Hi guys, it's Sebastian Bates here, the founder of the Warrior Academy and the host of the Warrior Academy podcast. Today I wanted to share with you a short chapter from the book Not a Victim. Not a Victim is a book I wrote in 2021 with the sole aim of helping parents mentor their children through the very, very difficult transition of bullying. I also recorded it as an audiobook, so if you'd like to have that book, then listen to this chapter, get a feel for what it's all about, and then have a look on Spotify or Audible for the audiobook, or even on Amazon for the physical book if you like a paper-based book. I really hope that it helps you prepare your child for the eventuality of going through bullying. Bullying is an inevitable but difficult transition that most of us go through in our lives. And as parents, I think it's really important we act proactively to prepare our children for the eventuality of having to go through it themselves. We can't always be there for our children, but we can give them the tools. We can empower them to face life's obstacles on their own. I hope you enjoy this chapter. With a newfound community or a newfound place in their existing social circle comes growth in emotional intelligence and self-confidence. It's important to capitalize on this powerful stage by putting in place a character development program that prevents your child from becoming a bully themselves and specifically aims to develop their confidence, conduct, and concentration, or what we in the Warrior Academy call the 3 C's. On the other hand, if a child is not mentored properly through the difficult transition of bullying, they will experience 3 negative moments, what we call the misery moments. Loss of freedom, imprisonment. When your child is reluctant to face new challenges, avoids getting out and meeting people, and prefers to be alone, they can end up feeling like a prisoner in their own home, or worse, in their own body and mind. We often refer to this as a sunset moment. When your child's horizon disappears from view, their world gets dark and it becomes harder to see a way out. A huge part of this misery moment is a breakdown in communication, as your child avoids talking to you about what they're going through, a subject we will be returning to in part 2. Breaking point. Your child feels as if a dam is breaking and all the water behind it is crashing down on them. They feel overwhelmed and powerless. They don't know what to do to get through the difficult transition. It all becomes too much to handle, and they want to give up. Your child may lash out or erupt. It's often in this moment that the bullying can stop because your child finally stands up to it. Alternatively, this moment of emotional overload can result in more bullying, as your child is picked on for their unacceptable reaction. Victim mentality. In this audiobook, we do not talk about your child being a victim. Rather, we stress the importance of implanting the idea in their mind that they are not a victim, that they can overcome bullying. However, without the necessary mentoring and with the first 2 misery moments behind them, your child is likely to live up to their perceived role as a victim. The moment when a person arrives at a victim mentality is the moment where post-traumatic stress starts to take place instead of post-traumatic growth. This will affect all areas of your child's life, in both the present and the long-term future. At this point, your child will experience one of 2 outcomes. I really hope you enjoyed today's Warrior Academy podcast episode. We're going to keep creating these episodes because I know that so many parents find them useful or get insights or get ideas about how to develop their child's character. But it all comes down to the 3 C's: confidence, conduct, and concentration. So if you want to get a deep insight into the levels of confidence your child has, the level of concentration they have, or the level of conduct they have, so that you can actually put a score next to it and then work towards increasing those scores like we do in the Warrior Academy, then I'd love to invite you to fill in the Breakthrough Area Assessment. It takes about 5 minutes of your time, and you will get a personalized PDF report on your child's 3 C's. To access the Breakthrough Area Assessment and find out your child's 3 C's score, all you need to do is go to www.breakthrougharea.com.